So it's finally 2016, and Forza Horizon 3 should hopefully, fingers crossed, be coming out sometime this year, probably around the September time. Anyways, I took the time a couple months ago to do a Forza Horizon 3 wishlist video, where I used my ideas for a video, or my ideas for Forza Horizon 3 and put them into a video, and I asked you guys for a bunch of your guys' suggestions as well. And what I wanted to do is combine your guys' suggestions with my suggestions, and I worked with Alan, and Alan put together an amazing article over on the Aero 12 website, which you guys can check out. It will go into a lot more detail than this video will, so check out the article. I'll link it in the description down below. Alan and I worked together to find the best possible wishlist stuff for Forza Horizon 3, and compile it all, and put one final wishlist together for Forza Horizon 3. So, let's jump into it, start talking about all the different features and aspects and everything we want to see in Forza Horizon 3. So, first thing is the world. Here's what everyone wants in a world. Drifters want mountains and twisty roads and basically unique stuff like that. We want to see landscapes, we want to see proper off-roading, none of these barriers on the side of every single road. People have been asking for snow, actual racetracks built into the map. Sort of the way Test Drive Unlimited did it. I believe there was Brands Hatch somewhere in there. Actual salt flats would be really cool. A place to do sort of off-roading through water. You've seen me do that in some glitches in Forza Horizon 2. And it's super, super fun. Stuff like that in the world would be absolutely amazing. The challenge is going to be to find a place that sort of incorporates all of these aspects together. If you ask me, some place around where Forza Horizon 2 actually takes place, and if you expanded that a little bit, you could get the Alps in there, you could get Monza in there, you can get the Monaco racetrack in there. All of that would totally be possible. Anyways, let's move on from the world and talk about the Horizon Festival itself. Alan actually covered this really, really well in the article, so you can check that out. I'll include the link in the description down below. Check his article out. It goes into a lot of detail about what should be included with the Horizon Festival in terms of Horizon 1 stuff and Horizon 2 stuff, and basically balancing the two to get the most out of the festival. Anyways, let's move on to the career and talk about what the career is going to need to include to keep us entertained quite a bit. In Horizon 2, I don't know if I'm the only one who found this, but it was just road trip after road trip after road trip, and all you're doing is just constantly racing from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, and it gets very boring after some time. So what about if we broke it up into sort of like, it's a road trip, right? Road trips aren't always races. For sure you have Gumball and Bull Run and things like that, which are totally races and sort of illegal. But how about some just chill out cruises with your friends that you make in the Forza Horizon 2 career or something like that? Chill out, enjoy the cars and the music. I think that would be very, very cool to sort of have that experience in Forza Horizon. Another cool thing are the showcases. The showcases are super fun. Racing trains and planes was one of the most exciting things in Forza Horizon. And especially if you played the Fast and Furious expansion, that was super, super fun, that final last mission. So much fun. So Forza Horizon is a car game. What about the cars in this game? The entire AR12 crew compiled a huge list of the cars that we would like to see in the game. Everything from race cars like the Ferrari FXX from Forza Horizon 1, off-roading monsters like the Mercedes 6x6, the Dream Drift car, the S14, concept cars like the DB10, and even a Toyota Prius. Go check out the AR12 website because, like I said, this is a monstrous list of something like over 50 cars, I would say, that we would want to see. Another thing that I think the cars should have is some more customization. Although Horizon isn't about swapping fenders and putting stupid big wings on your cars, more options for the appropriate cars would be very, very welcome. Anyways, let's move it on to multiplayer. So multiplayer in Forza Horizon 2 was pretty good. The Horizon 2 no open lobby thing, or no lobby thing, where it was you're in a match and you go right into the next game without ever stopping, was amazing. That basically created our Top Gear challenges and basically what made them so special. However, there were some issues with it. For whatever reason, people could just randomly join the game, and the party system, if that's what it's called, it never worked. Ever. Car meets were also new for Forza Horizon 2, and they were pretty cool, except for the fact that they didn't do anything. If you ask me, the reason I never used them is because you went into them and you just felt so alone. You felt very excluded from the whole Horizon world. Being able to walk around the cars physically might help fix the issue. Essentially what I'm asking for is sort of like the Forza Vista, Auto Vista, but for every car in the entire meet. Essentially what you'd be able to do, sort of mix Test Drive Unlimited walking around your garage and Forza Vista, and you're basically able to walk around however many cars are there, and you're able to jump in them, start them up, open up the hood, rev them a couple times, and basically play around with them like that. Another really cool thing that I've seen work super, super well in previous games was user-created races. You've seen this in GTA. Some of the most incredible things ever were made in that game, and it was just ridiculous. Then people could go in and share their races they make and things like that, and you can use the whole storefront thing like that, and it could be so freaking cool. I would love that. The final stuff for multiplayer would be limiting the lobbies to certain things. So for instance, if you played Forza 6, you can limit the lobby you're in to certain cars, certain classes, certain makes and models, and then because it's Forza Horizon 2, the ability to turn the traffic on and off, change the weather to be what you want it to be, and change the time to the condition that you want it to be. Anyways, let's move it on from the multiplayer and talk about some community stuff. Alan actually goes into great detail talking about the community stuff like the storefront, the clubs, everything like that in the article, so go check that out. I'm not even going to try to come close to what he said, so go check the article out in the description down below. Anyways, let's finish it off with probably some features that I think could definitely be added and aren't too much work, and totally are plausible things. So, first thing, I already mentioned it, but traffic on and off. If you want to say go in and practice your drift line or a racing line, having the traffic in the way is so annoying. Hopefully with the addition to be able to turn the traffic on and off would be super, super helpful. Also, like I was saying before, in the career, having everything that was just race, it got sort of boring. So what about some drifting AI and some drag racing AI? I don't know how hard it is to program a car to go in a straight line, but I can't imagine it would be too difficult. And then the final thing that, if you've been watching my Forza Horizon 2 videos recently, you may have seen my recent frustration with just how slow the menus are. I don't know what causes it, but sometimes, for whatever reason, the menus just slow down completely and it takes forever. Go back, play Forza Motorsport 4, check out how fast the menus are. It's unbelievable. If we can have that in Forza Horizon 3, I would be a very, very happy camper. Anyways, guys, that is the AR-12's crew Forza Horizon 3 wishlist. I'm going to say this game probably going to be announced at E3. We're not going to hear anything for a little while. Announced probably at E3 with a release date of probably, I'm going to say September 13th, my birthday, or maybe the week after that, September 20th. We'll have to see. That's just giving me my prediction. I'm going to throw it out there. I always like to do it and just see if I'm right or not, but yeah, September 13th or September 20th. We'll see. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this wish list. Go check out the article that Alan wrote. He did an amazing job. Thanks to Alan and the entire AR-12 crew for sharing their ideas and feedback and everything to make this wish list possible, including you guys for giving us a bunch of ideas in the comments of that video. Thank you, guys. Hopefully, together, we've given Turn 10 or Microsoft or whoever, Playground Games, some ideas that they could possibly go off of and make Forza Horizon 3 as good as possible. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so again, I'm going to give you guys a minute to run and hide. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a minute to run and hide. Someone's going the other way. That's probably a good idea. Go hide, boys.